I've been trying for like 2 days to fix this headlight on my car. I bought a new bulb, wrong one. Went back, bought the right one, still doesn't work. Now, come to find out, the first one I bought was the right bulb, but I was trying to replace the wrong bulb. Now, okay, look, I'm not a master mechanic, okay? I can't afford $1,200 for some guy to tell me I'm low on fucking light fluid or whatever. And normally, it would piss me the fuck off that I was even having this problem. But not this week. Not now. Because week 1 of college football is here, and nothing feels better than football season. We are coming up on college week 1 of college football. I'm so excited. It feels so good for football to be back. So fucking good. I mean, that's not just me, right? I'm not just this crazy guy who is like, I'm just so glad that football's back. Like, it makes sense, does it not? It is the best time of year because what follows college football week 1? The following week, we've got NFL week 1. So now, before we know it, we're going to have football damn near every day. I cannot wait. There's just something about this time of year. It really just can't bring me down. I mean, the vibes out of the gate. The vibes, you get that first crack of cold air after a humid summer. Oh, dude. That first time you go outside, I mean, I go to work early. You go outside at fucking 5:30, 6 a.m. And you're like, whew, it's a little colder than I thought it would be. I better go get a hoodie. Dude, hoodies are back? Are you kidding me? I'm a little husky man myself, dude. I like a nice little hoodie. A little sweatshirt. I had a little bit of the fluff. You know what I mean? You get another article of clothing. Now you got a nice little outfit put together. Yeah, maybe you're a jersey guy. You throw on your fucking jersey over your hoodie. It's great. Go out to a game. The tailgates at a game. You get there at 10 a.m. You're eating burgers, brats. There's cheap beer. And it's all early in the day. No one gives a fuck that we have work the next day. Dude, I'll go to Maction. Maction's on a Tuesday. I'll go to Maction and vibe out. It's a good time. There is something special about football, and that's just all the other days. That's not even talking about Sunday, the biggest day of the entire football week. The NFL owns Sunday. It used to belong to the church. Now I'm praying to my Lord and Savior, Josh Allen, who's going to righteously deliver the opposing team from losing every week. Cannot wait. There's wings, couches. We're talking NFL, Red Zone. Now there's a bunch of shit going on with ESPN, and you have to subscribe to 12 different fucking services to be able to watch the game in your, time zone or whatever the fuck region. But it doesn't matter because right now it's so good to be back. And as we get further into the season, it's just gonna feel more and more like football season until December rolls around and it gets a little cold, and then everyone's gonna be like, this kind of sucks a little bit. But as someone who's born and raised and currently lives in New England, that is nothing to us, because we are honestly just everyone up here kind of is a little bit of an asshole, just a little bit, and we all like things to be hard. We'll be like, I wish things were easier, and then we don't do anything to change it, because secretly we like things to be hard, because then as New Englanders we can complain about those things that are hard and rub it in the faces of people who live in, like, I don't know what's going on in Indiana. Not a lot. You know what I mean? Kentucky, not a lot. Okay, but that's not what we're talking about. We're not talking about that. Every team right now, every fan right now has this unique, like, false hope surrounding their season. So we kick off Thursday, August 28th, the day this comes out. I'm recording this a few days ahead of time. The day this comes out, Boise State is going to play South Florida. Boise State went to the playoffs last year and is currently the 25th ranked team in the nation. South Florida, right now, they think that they can beat Boise State. I don't know if they will or not. I'm not familiar with South Florida enough to know that. I know Boise State is pretty good last year, and they seem like they're going to be pretty good this year. South Florida does not give a fuck, because that's the beauty of the start of the football season. There is so much potential for everyone. All that false hope, optimism that every fan is clinging to, myself included, as a Bills fan. And frankly, this year, I mean, I've talked about it a couple weeks in a row. We're going to keep promoting this until we will it into existence. I'm a fucking South Carolina Gamecocks fan this year. Lenora Sellers to win the Heisman. I'm a big cock guy. Big cock guy this year. Okay? You go down and check out that red, black, and white. Big cock guy. Up here in Connecticut. Lenoris, you got a fan. I'm a big cock guy. That came out weird, but fine. It is what it is. Which leads perfectly. I hope that I have buddies who are going to listen to this and hear that I'm a big cock guy, and they're going to trash talk me as much as they fucking can, because that's what friends do during football season. It's part of it. Frankly, one of the best parts of it. By far one of the best parts. It's so great. You're talking, hey, the Jets fucking my buddy's a Patriots fan. The Patriots, they're going to fucking suck this year. And he tries to play it off, like, oh, it's the rebuilding process. Go fuck yourself. Okay? I'm a Bills fan. You're a Patriots fan. I care every single game. You need to care every single game, whether we're playing each other or not, because you need to. He tried to shit talk me on the preseason. Now, in the preseason is a little different. I don't care as much about the preseason. Champions don't care about the preseason. They don't care about winning preseason games. Losers do, like him being a Patriots fan who went ahead and won a couple games during the preseason and tried to rub it in my face. Losers care about preseason wins. So go fuck yourself. That was my little trash talking that I had to get out of the way. Screaming at the TV. Honestly, so my friends have described me as, the people at work describe me as the most miserable person they have ever met. And the only time I smile is when someone's laughing at my joke. Now, that may or may not be true. I'm not here to judge that. It's probably true. But I don't remember what my point was. I got distracted. Oh, yeah. I've also been described by my friends outside of work as the most likely guy to get pissed off, extremely pissed off, about something that doesn't really matter. And I will say that they're probably correct about that, if I'm being completely honest. That's a pretty astute observation, to say the least, I think. Yeah, not much I can say on that one, if I'm being completely honest with you guys. But that doesn't matter. because that's part of the fun, and I love it. So I'm sitting there, I'm screaming at the TV like the coach can hear me. And it's not like I'm the only one that can do it. Well, I don't watch on TV a lot because I'm a streaming guy. I mean, I stream a little bit here and there. So usually I'm screaming at my laptop in frustration. I have my headphones on so no one else knows what's going on. They just know that I'm angry about something, which does track with my person, but it just because it matters so much. And if it doesn't matter to you, then what are you doing? There's all this potential, the feeling of that this is your year, the feeling that you belong to something that's maybe a little bit bigger than you. Does that make sense? I mean, you've got you go to a game, you've got the roar of the fucking I just lost my train of thought. The roar of the crowd. You've got you go to a college game, they've got all these student sections, they're going fucking nuts. Alabama, fucking roll tide, fucking everyone loves that shit. Everyone's like a Twitter timeline's blowing up because everyone's, oh shit, you see this fucking play. It's this special thing and feeling and connectiveness that just doesn't really seem to exist in other sports as far as I can tell. Now, I don't know if that's because I'm a football guy. I love other sports, but I'm a football guy. Football's the best out there. I don't know if that's why I feel this way, but it's so fucking good for it to be back. It's so good. Even like the way sports have changed a little bit over the past couple years, where like sports betting has become more mainstream, a little more prominent, which I do. I mean, hey, I am a gambling man. Let me tell you, I like betting on a little Wednesday night action. Okay? And sometimes I do treat those like they're life or death. I've gone to sleep angry. I have gone to sleep angry because Kennesaw State lost against fucking Akron or Jacksonville State. Like, these games, they don't matter. And I don't even know if those are action teams now that I'm thinking about it. Those are just the ones that came to mind. And it doesn't matter, but you bet on it, and this is fucking life or death. It's a life or death. It's even you. So you're watching the game, and maybe you're a fucking LSU Tigers fan. Maybe you're Oklahoma Sooner boy. Okay, and you see, that left guard go down with a hamstring injury. You didn't care about that left guard 3 months ago. You didn't know who that was. But you saw one of your big boys up front take an injury, and you're damn near ready to shed a tear. Damn near ready to cry over that big fella who's going to be back on the field in 2 weeks. Maybe less if the coach pushes him real hard, a little varsity blues action. You're going to play hurt. You know what I mean? It's the best. There's this, so in a close game as the season goes on, so this is season wide, but it feels the freshest at the start of the season. And we're going to talk about that in a second, but this whiplash of emotions that you can have of like, holy shit, this is the best day ever, to, oh my God, the season's over, and that all happens in a single quarter. It is awesome. Absolutely awesome. But then you bring that, you rewind that right here, right in this little pocket right here. Week 0 just happened. I think we had 5 games in college over week 0. Now we're rolling steadily into week 1 college football, followed by nice steady week 1 pro football. Something about these next couple weeks, this 1 month span here in that late August to early September window, where it doesn't matter what you have going on. You don't have to be a fan. You don't have to care about the play. You don't have to know the players. Everyone loves football. Everyone buys into it. Everyone understands that the fucking game is on. Even you got your wife, your girlfriend, whatever. She doesn't give a fuck about football, and why should she? There's no reason she should care about football at all. But she will be damned if she's not repping your Cincinnati Bengals sweatshirt all week leading up to the big game. Because it brings everyone together this few weeks, these couple games, it brings everyone together, and it's the best feeling in the world to me, and I'm sure to a lot of the listeners as well. Nothing feels better than early season football. And we weed out some of the weaker ones, some of the guys who aren't about it. Maybe you're a fucking Carolina Panthers fan and you don't have a lot of chutzpah behind your team, which is understandable. So they might show up for a few weeks and maybe it ends up like last year, you turn things around. But right now, before any games are played, before Texas goes up north and plays against Ohio State, everyone is walking in to every matchup they have thinking that they can win, thinking that they can make the playoffs, that they can go on a run, they can win an MVP, their team's going to win the Super Bowl or the national championship, or hell, if you just want to get to the fucking Peach Bowl or the Cotton Bowl, that'd be great. And it is all doable for every team. Now, some of it is delusional. Some of these fan bases, you get a little more reasonable towards the bottom of. Maybe you're a New Orleans Saints fan. Not a lot of hope in that season. I don't think anyone out there who is a Saints fan, that old black and gold, is convincing themselves that they're going to win the Super Bowl this year. That person would be delusional. Same thing for the Cleveland Browns. They can't even put out a depth chart without a little bit of controversy right now. But everyone besides the few teams who know they're not there feel like they can win. And that is the magic of this time of year. That's why this time of year is so great. There's something special about it. Who doesn't love this time of year? I don't even know if I have anything more to say on it. I don't. You know what I'm not looking forward to? I'm not looking forward to the heartbreak. The heartbreak is going to be one of the tougher parts of the NFL season. Probably of the college football season this year. I don't really have a college football team. Last year was the first year I really paid attention to it. I didn't really feel a connection to any one team. Nothing against them, but you got to feel out the vibe. At least that was my approach. It's the same way I approached becoming a Bills fan. I just went, well, I want to figure out what team I really feel like I can connect with. And that was the Bills. It took me about a year to figure that out. But what I know is this year, I'm all about the Gamecocks. Like I said in the beginning, big cock guy over here. All right? I don't have one, but I love them. I'm a big cock guy. And if LaNorris Sellers doesn't win the Heisman for a plethora of reasons that I don't dare say out loud for fear that it will come true, if LaNorris Sellers doesn't win the Heisman, I am going to be disappointed. I'm going to be upset because that's just how it is this time of year. That's just how it is. I'm not looking forward to the heartbreak. But it's going to be nice to share that heartbreak or even those joyful moments with, total strangers online that we're seeing through X, the everything app, or through, if you're at a game, you've never met the guy sitting next to you before, most likely, but you're both rooting for the Buffalo Bills to go out there and beat the Chiefs during the regular season, or you're waiting for them to beat the Ravens in week 1. I fucking can't wait for that game. That shit means something. Sharing that experience with someone who you don't know, there's something special about it. No one's doing that week 1 of the NBA. No one cares about these games in the first series of the pro baseball. Are you kidding me? No one cares about any college sport more than collectively as a fucking unit fan base as people do about college football. No college sport can compare to college football, and I am including March Madness in that. March Madness is big, but it's big for March. College football is fucking big, and it's big the entire time. And it's so great, and I can't wait. I'm so glad that it's back. I'm so glad for the hope that everyone feels. Excited for apple cider, fucking sweatshirts, cold beer, way too early in the day, knowing I have work in the morning. Oh my God, it's fucking so good. Getting to stadiums and eating whatever dog shit overpriced food that they're selling because you just love the game so fucking much, and that's part of the experience after you get buzzed in the parking lot for 3 hours with a bunch of strangers. Grab a couple hand warmers and get the fuck in there. It's going to be awesome. Going to be awesome. And I can't wait. And I'm excited. I hope you guys are all excited because it's the fucking best. Now I'm going to put a couple of hot takes here going forward. Just for this one, we're going to tag a couple on. This is a hot take. I got to get it out with plenty of time for people to hear it, react to it before it officially loses all of its steam. I think Jayden Daniels is going to hit a sophomore slump. Jayden Daniels, Rookie of the Year last year. I'm pretty sure he won that award. I'd be surprised if he didn't. Led his team, Washington Commanders, way further than anybody thought. They went to the NFC Championship. Lost to the Eagles, but a hell of a run. And that fan base should be proud. He's going to have a sophomore slump. Jayden Daniels, quarterback of the Washington Commanders. Those fucking commies are not going to win. They opened at 10.5 games. I liked them under that. Right now I saw them there at 9.5 games. I like them under that too. I don't think they win 10 games this year, and I think the furthest they go is they're going to make the wild card round, and they're going to get eliminated in the first round. I don't think they make it past the wild card this year. And yes, I would say that is a regression. But they have to get the wins to get there. 9 wins might not get them in the NFC. It's going to be a little tough conference this year. A lot of really well-built teams. So I don't think they're going to make it. I don't think they're going on the kind of run they went on last year. I think they surprised a lot of people. They got a way tougher schedule this year. I do believe that the sophomore slump is a thing, and they're going to flounder a little bit. But you know who doesn't believe that? Commanders fans. Commanders fans don't believe that. They're like, we made it to the championship, or almost made it to the championship last year. We're going to get damn close this year. And I typically would agree. I think I totally understand the feeling that way. I'm a Bills fan. Every year we make it to the playoffs, and I'm like, this is the one. And then it doesn't happen. Every regular season, I watch 2 games of Josh Allen just stealing my heart and making me fall in love with him over and over again, 3 hours at a time. And I think he's going to win the MVP, and it didn't happen till last year. It took him 7 years to do that. I'm not going to get into the MVP debates right now. But, God, I feel that way because it's football. I feel that way because it's the best. I don't know. It was just on my mind a lot this weekend. I was like, I don't really know what I'm going to talk about. And then I just kept having that feeling of like, I don't know what I'm going to talk about, but I know I'm excited that football is back. And a lot of other people are excited that football's back too. It's not just me. I'm not some fucking psycho sitting in my garage talking into a microphone. Well, I mean, I am, but it's just the best. I can't wait for the rituals to happen of, you're sitting on the couch with your wings and your phone and you're watching your bets. You're fucking some dumbass kid in a college frat, and you gotta get into the game and get the chant going. I don't know all the chants. This is only my second year being a college football fan. I love college football. College Football 25 is a great video game, way better than Madden 25. I mean, and so I'm not gonna sit here and pretend to know, all this in-depth knowledge. I'm not Kirk Herbstreit, all right, with his fucking dog, who was great. I'm not just gonna shit on the dog. I'm not a stats guy, okay? I'm not an X's and O's guy like old Kirk there is. I'm a bitches and hoes guy. This is not true. I'm a Jackson Joe's, whatever the fucking saying is. I'm a blue collar guy. I just love the game. I love the feeling of the game. I'm excited that the game is here. I can't stress it enough. And this may be a little rambly, but if you know what I mean and you can relate to what I'm saying, then yeah, it's a bit rambly, but we're still excited for it. Because there's just something great about this game. There's something great about the atmosphere of a college town when football season starts. And your team has won 3 games in a row. And you couldn't be more excited. And you feel that in the town, you got the shop owners all decked out in their Wisconsin gear. You got to do a state like you got the in-state rivalries. I can't believe I didn't even think of that till just now. The in-state rivalries, those mean so much to the people who went to those schools and to the towns surrounding those schools and the people of those states as a whole. They mean so much. And I will say this, that is something that does not exist in the NFL. The NFL is very regional because it's only 32 teams. College is like 130 something team. I don't know the exact number. It's something like that. 130 something Division I football teams. It's insane. But you better fucking believe that the rivals 2 hours away in the same state, that is some of the most passionate and important games that as a fan you can go to. Is a rivalry game that doesn't impact your standing. It doesn't impact the rest of the season, but you care so fucking much that fucking South Carolina is going to go play Mizzou. You care about that game fucking a lot, and you should, because that's part of what makes it so great. The emotion involved in this game, the fact that the players care, everyone, the town cares, the mayor cares, everyone cares, and it's so awesome, and it makes this game great. And yeah, there's the beer and the love of the sport and the fucking sick jerseys and cool rituals and the things that we get to do to support the team, but it's just the feeling and the community surrounding the game of football at every level is so awesome. I'm so excited that it's here. I think it's my favorite time of the year. You know, fucking summer's cool because you get to go and hit the beach or the pool or whatever. I can drink for longer because it's less sad when it's hot out for whatever reason. I don't make the rules. I just know that's how it works. Drinking for a long time in the cold seems just slightly more depressing, but you fucking put that sun out and give me a little umbrella and my pina colada and we're having a good old time. I'm going to have 12 of those and go to bed at 2:30 in the morning. A little siesta, okay? Have a good night. But fuck all that noise because nothing compares to the football season. Nothing compares from late August to early February, the best time of year. If I had a family, I would have to tell them that I am unavailable for the next Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday all day, Sunday all day, Monday night, and, you know, a little bit of action Tuesday, you know, here and there. You got to give them some time. But fortunately for me, I don't have that. I watch football every fucking day, and I love it. Can't wait. So glad the football season's back. And that's all I had to talk about today. Like I said, didn't really know what I was going to talk about. You know, we're post week 0. Not a lot of games going on. Pre-week 1. And I just couldn't get over how excited I was for the game to be back on and for it to be back around. And so that's what we got for today. For today. Nothing special. Nothing deep divey. Just, God, aren't we all excited for the game to be back fucking on? I can't fucking wait. So go, enjoy your Saturdays, enjoy your Sundays, whatever football team that you are passionate about. Get your recliner kicked back, get your feet up on the couch, put on your sweatshirt, eat too much food, drink too much beer, have a good time because football is fucking back and there's nothing else that we got going on. Thank you guys for your support. Thank you for listening. Let's go win some fucking games.